Let me just double check that there's absolutely nothing. Right. Time played, 0. No items, nothing. Cool. Time is it? 6 o'clock. Cool, that's fine. And I'll remember to split Teddy this time.
Where are you?
Ooh, I actually don't know how long I've been speedrunning it. Probably, don't know, 3-4 weeks? Something like that. Not a huge amount of time. Certainly not as much time as I've put into Unfinished Swan. I can check because we'll have a... just trying to think when the next break is, because I could check how many hours in Steam I've got as well. As an indication. Because I think my first playthrough was around sort of 6 hours. So loud.
Where are you going? What have you done?
Muted myself at some point. Nice little gold split. Oh, I always end up muting myself somehow. Oh, jump. That's the thing. I am one of the most jumpy people ever. And yeah, like jump scares get me a lot. But it's just because I've done it so much and I know exactly where like everything is, it completely takes the jumpiness out of it. Yeah, this got me. So I've got I think I'm pretty sure I posted the VOD of my first playthrough. That's why she was going to talk to us there. Yeah, I am significantly jumpier in that first playthrough. I definitely recommend playing this as well because it's, you know, the jumps are mostly the sort that you've been seeing. There's nothing sort of too and screamy up in your face, which I don't really like. And my two favorite characters, we don't really get to interact with in this run, so it'd be good to see that. Hey, that was a pretty good time. Should be down. Yep. There, we can do another loop. I love the way she kicks through doors. It's so fun. It's a really good blend of horror and comedy in this, because there's some very sort of like deep and scary and spooky bits, but there's also a lot of really funny bits. That. Take the paper into electroshock and then play as normal. Is horror your favorite game genre? It's definitely up there more, I think, because I've always been very jumpy. Actually being able to sort of get into it and enjoy it, I definitely appreciate. Oh, there she goes through the door. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I played Backrooms 1989 recently, which is very just pure jump scares, and I did not enjoy that at all. I found that, I mean, obviously it made me jump, but it wasn't scary. I much prefer things like this that sort of psychological, atmospherical, things like Amnesia. But I play a lot of other stuff as well. Like I've got games I've got the most hours in are things like Space Engineers. I like that sort of sandboxy, or Seizure Warning again, flashy lights. Yeah, just sort of like games that you can do interesting stuff in. I've got a lot of hours in GTA 5 just doing like sort of dumb challenges and chaos mod and just like that sort of driving around and just doing sort of silly stuff with that. So it doesn't have to be just horror. I'm trying to think. Whenever people ask me that, it's like, oh, you know, what sort of games are you interested in? I immediately forget every single game I've ever played. I'm also playing. I've finally got round to playing Dragon Age Origin. Sorry, let me just think for a minute. Where am I going? Going to Sick Ward because I've got the key card. I've got the paper. Yeah, cool. Yeah, finally got around to playing Dragon Age Origin. So I like a sort of good RPG. I like a good. Really enjoyed the Fallout games. And yeah, it's something slightly different. Please, 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 please. I'm just so unconfident about running around her there. I don't ever get the sense of like, oh yeah, no, I've definitely got it this time. Definitely made it around her. It's always like, oh god, she's gonna catch me. Let's make sure I actually walk through here. Right way. That is, I think that is the scariest moment run-wise, is that running round her. Because once we're around her, the final boss is pretty iffy timing-wise. Because I haven't fully mastered how to manipulate it in a way that you can. There's a way that you can just like beat it immediately. Whereas at the moment it's pretty luck based for me. You can't die to it, which is fortunate, so there's no sort of resets, but it just you end up just sort of taking ages and just sort of wandering around. Did I split? Yeah, I'm in Teddy. Cool. So doing Teddy, then bathhouse. Apologise for the ambulance noise. Right, I'm actually going to wait for it this time. Don't take anything. Cool. Yeah, I've definitely speedrun some other stuff. Oh, sorry, not speedrun. I've definitely streamed some other stuff that I'm not necessarily going to speedrun. Especially if it's like first playthroughs, I think are quite fun to stream. Ooh, forgot he came through there. Need to pay attention to this bit. What a huge lad. We like Gregory. I believe, yeah, cool. So we're out. Very nice. Then we're doing bathhouse, keycard, back here to the library. Hope that the pedestal isn't already open like it was last time. Also need to check how long you need to wait with him as well, because I can't remember if you have to listen to the whole speech. From the fact that I'm now losing time on this split, I would assume not. Right. This bit's fine. There's not anything that can go too horribly wrong unless I follow him too closely. But assuming I keep reasonable distance, should be fine. It's very ASMR-y in my left ear as they go past. Very whispery. Oh, and he's opened the door. Oh, it didn't chase me this time. That's fine. It's not too much of a time loss. So we need item of knowledge, quit out, and then go straight to the attic. Yeah. Just trying to think if I needed to go to the courtyard first, but I don't. It's only in 100%. Much better menuing there. Cool. Oops, and I forgot to split. Don't quite know when I'm going to actually split that. Probably when I talk to him. But that's fine, we'll get all the time back in the next split. Right, one condition, do not take anything. Waited sufficient time. And now we just hope and pray that the game hasn't gotten confused and messed up again, because if it has, I think I'm just going to have to leave it there, because I have no idea why it would be doing that. Like, there's a state in the progress where it's either open or closed, and it should be set to closed when it resets. Like I set it to open manually if I'm going to test something. Or like mess around with the number of papers you have to insert and things like that, but there's like, if it's fully reset, there's no reason it should still be messed up. Right, please. Please, 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 please. I see a 5. And a drawer closed. Excellent. Yep, so I just hadn't reset it properly, that was all. Let's see if I got the right amount. 2, 1, keycard, and quit out. Amazing. And courtyard. Yeah, red key's showing. I was worried I quit out too quickly there. Still not as ahead as I would have liked to have been, but we'll be okay. This bit is the lore heaviest bit, so it's probably going to be the because it's got unskippable dialogue, so it's going to be the most spoileriest bit. It's also got the answer to a puzzle that you need to solve. Yeah, drawer closed. We like drawer closed. It was so confusing because like the key card was still in there, and I was like, I don't like it's what how has this possibly happened after resetting? It's like it's kept the state of me having done it, but not the actual, I don't know. Very weird. We can't run in this section as well, which is annoying for the run. It's just, oh, this bit is really great to go through first time actually, when you don't know what's here. And what's good is I'm not going to fully spoil it as part of any percent.
It's been a while.
Drink time.
A long while of only being able to.
Until he says we were the ones that listened.
They did not seek my counsel any longer. Quite
The opposite.
They tried.
I'm probably going to eventually learn this, just from listening to it too many times.
But no, you are here. You listen. You must understand that I cannot let you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless you
No. If you're interested in playing, I'd much rather you enjoy it for yourself, um, rather than having it spoiled. I will be uploading. Sorry, I need to focus. Two. Yeah, I'll be uploading the VOD, and hopefully, if this is a world record, uploading the record. So yeah, go have a nice, I don't know, morning, afternoon. Don't know where it is in our. I believe are you in Australia? To be honest, I'm impressed you're up at this time with whatever the time difference is. But yeah, have a nice rest of your day if you're not watching. Now we pray. Oh, this is actually the only other bit that's concerning. Is I've gotten soft locked here before, where she's got stuck behind one of the beds, and you just have to reset. There's just nothing you can do. It's just pure reset. So we just have to hope that she comes sort of over this side, because I want her to walk as short a distance as possible, but also not not get stuck. So ideally she's going to be in the middle of the room, somewhere over this side, ideally. Not the best, not the worst. Better than being soft locked. Also a much less scary nurse. Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if you meant tea dinner or tea drinking. I had the last of my really nice jasmine green tea today, which is sad, because that is a real nice cup of tea. So I need to go get some more of that. Uh, 3:15 a.m. To be fair, that's about the time I... Oh god, I didn't see which one it was. I think he said the green one. Oh no, I might have messed up. There's two things he can ask for. I'm gonna take a gamble. I think it was this one. Yes. Oh, that was a 50-50. That's actually the better one for him to say as well, because it's closer. What was I saying? Yes, 3:15. That's about the time I went to sleep last night as well, so can relate. I actually I went to bed at a decent time, and then remembered that In Space with Markiplier exists, and just sort of lost a lot of time going down the various pathways, because I hadn't actually played it since it came out, and I played it a bit, and was like, oh yeah, no, I need to actually try some more of these endings and pathways, because it's really, really, really good. Let's go meds 1. There we go. Back to patient room. Some very meh menuing from me. One day I'll put some time and some practice into getting those menus correct. But we're nearly there. We're almost at the end. We get to meet, very briefly, one of the most interesting characters, in my opinion. Wouldn't say my favourite, but yeah, definitely one of the most interesting. But you don't really find any of the information out in this run, so it's not too spoilery. Right, make sure I don't miss any of these lights. I don't need that one. And oh, how did I do that again? That's annoying. I just went the wrong way. I was literally thinking about it as I was doing it, though. It was like, yeah, I mustn't go the wrong way. It's fine. That's like probably another 10 seconds that I can save next time. Oh, not that way. Where's the light? And then this one we do have to get, and this one, and then we can grab the key. It's so mazy, this section. I definitely need to put some practice in, because I should not have gone the wrong way.
There was always something that starts questioning.
Continue. Back to the patient hall. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have lost a little bit of time on this. Probably going to be about 1 minute to 1:10 ahead. Let's see. Oh, blimey, actually saved time. I must have seriously messed up before then, because that wasn't a very good run of that. I'm just trying to think. So, yeah, last time I went through, we talked about where I needed to save time and to get sub 30. The biggest one, I mean, we've saved about 125 so far, so that's going to take us down to pretty much exactly 31 minutes. So somewhere we need to save another minute. Which, to be honest, could probably save with just... I don't think I can save a full minute by just being better. Can you all the way to be randomly softlocked every time? Well, the random softlock has only happened once, so I'm really hoping that it was just a one-time thing. But yeah, she just got fully stuck behind the bed. This bit is unpleasant. Just general unpleasantry warning. We're about to have minor spoiler. We're about to have pressure applied to our teeth. There's a lot of very interesting medical stuff in this game. £224. I just need to spam clicks to skip through as much of it as possible. And then it's down to the trying to manipulate the final boss. I think we've got one more level. Yeah, I think £806 is the final bit. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Final boss time. So yeah, we're already over 30 minutes. Blimey, that's going to be quite a challenge to get sub 30, I think. Here he is. Cool. So, come on, trigger the voice. Trigger the voice lines, please. There we go. Gonna try and keep him over here. Right. I think I've done this correctly to manipulate him. Come on. Yeah, here we go. I think this is correct. This should do it. Yes, yes, chase me, chase me, chase me, chase me, chase me, fall in. Oh, that's like the best. That's the best I could ask for with that. And fade to black. Oh. And that is time. 31:19. That is significantly under current world record. As in that is very much world record. So we can quit out from here.